What is up, guys? How's it going? Let me get the music and stuff pulled up. Okay, sound alerts. All right, YouTube's up. Always a little more setup when we're streaming on both. All right, Twitch is up. Awesome. Well, how is it going, guys? Just got off work. Got off a little bit early today because it was a little bit slow. Who do we got in chat? We got Earlyo, Early Bird Gets a Worm. That is both you early in chat and me streaming early. Klessman's in here. Senator D said, can anybody follow my stream? I'm playing The Forge. Are you streaming right now? Is that what you're saying? Don's at Huzzah. No more hats. Nice. Thank you for the Prime sub, Don. I appreciate that. And then who do we got on YouTube? We got 6 people on YouTube. Nobody in the chat. Cool. Well, we are free to play grinding. Probably make a status video in a few hours when we're closer to 24 hours on the account. But I did just record a video that will hopefully be pushed out any minute. I messaged my editor and he said he can get it done before the end of the day. Pretty crazy news for raid. All right, so we're farming missions. We just got KO'd level 40. We did eat our shards. I made that mistake, but we got a Slixus and a Basilisk and a Terror Beast, so not great. But Slixus isn't bad. And then we're pushing. We finished our gems missions, so now we're just working towards our sacreds. We're also working on getting Tholin to 6 stars. We got 1, 2, 3 chickens left, 4 ready, then we'll get 1 more. But yes, the video is on the Assassin's Creed collab. I am super excited. I recorded it once, and then I found that second screenshot, so I recorded it again, and my editor said he's going to work on it. Cool. And I just sent those 2 pictures to my editor so you can use them for the thumbnail. But yeah, I like searched on YouTube and like one small creator had made a video, but no one had really been talking about it. I'm assuming the big creators that are in the actual like content creator program at Plarium aren't allowed to post on it. That's my guess. But I am not in the content creator program, so I can do it as I please, which is a nice freedom. So hopefully we can beat people to the punch and get the news out there. I've been a little sick today, very snotty. But hopefully we'll feel better. It's the weekend. We only had a 1-day work week this week, which is nice. So we can focus on raid all weekend long. We are level 32. Which, let's see, Don, he's still the leader in the clan. 33. Don, you're at 37 now. Yeah, looks like it's yours. I've passed a lot of people, though. I've been working on the Frosted Path. I got a free epic book. I'm now working towards this Immortal or Soul Stone and then this Legendary Skill Tome and that Legendary Skill Tome. We'll see how much we can get. Silver 1 Arena has been brutal. It has been very, very difficult. But we're slowly progressing. Cheshire's been amazing. Obviously Tholin we knew would be amazing and is as amazing. I'm responding to this message. But yeah, we're not running out of resources, but we're running through a lot of resources. We definitely have a lot less resources available today than we did yesterday. Still crushing the free-to-play tournament for me. I got 2 guys, I mean, some people pushing and doing stuff, but so far I am solidly in the lead. 10 more. I just unlocked the Forge, and so I forged some perception gear, threw some of that on Venomage, Cheshire, and Tholin. Tholin is now in lifesteal and perception. I think Cheshire's still just in lifesteal, but better lifesteal now because we took some of Tholin's off and gave Cheshire some of the good stuff. And then Venomage now has a perception set. So what should be slightly better built. That is awesome. My editor has been working with AI to create new thumbnails for me, and look at this one he created with ChatGPT. It's me as an assassin. I love that. I think that's so fun. Looks like Boozer posted. That hurts. Boozer's definitely gonna get a lot of views. Yeah, 35 minutes ago. He's already got 1.3 thousand views. So here's the video. I haven't actually seen the video.
This world might be foreign to me, but abuse of power.
It's Assassin's Creed, guys. Look, it's Turbold right there. It's got the Iron Twins. I mean, this absolutely could be AI generated, but I don't think so. This looks legit. Now, this video was just released about an hour ago on I'm not too sure, it's a very small channel. It's called Rudy Wood Games. I'm going to provide a link of the video in the description.
So there is a gun.
You guys can check out the footage.
That might be Connor Kenway.
Really, really cool. So it looks like
Cassandra.
two champions. I have no idea who this woman or anything about Assassin's Creed actually.
And let a man unmake them.
Ezio. I believe that's Ezio.
Really cool ability there.
Okay, so we're waking up from the Animus.
One creed, every universe.
Okay, so that does look like perhaps Connor Kenway from AC3, Cassandra, Ezio, Altair.
The assassins have arrived.
All right, we see some of these champions in action. I mean, it looks totally.
Maybe there's
real.
more. Maybe they'll add more than 5.
Get a free Enzo champion.
Because sometimes they do 6, you know, and have
collab.
14-day Hunt for Ezio event from January 8th to May 7th to earn. So that will be a login champion. Okay. So we know Ezio is a login champion coming on January 8th. I don't think that's the same like leak that we saw earlier. So I think maybe the first champion for the new faction is also coming on January 8th, and it's just irrelevant to Ezio. I'm not sure, but I'm excited. I think it's going to be awesome. What do you guys think? We're literally about to post that video ASAP. Leo says fire. I'm glad you agree. I've had that on my list for a while. I have like coolest collabs that they could do. Do you think we'll get another purchasable champion too? Probably so. Like we've gotten with Leo and stuff. I think so. How many more do we need? 6 more. These are taking forever. I'm sad Boozer beat me to it though. I can balance the missions towards getting 6 stars, and I kind of keep going back and forth. I feel like I'm not fully doing either. I have 2 champions with any 2 pieces that are 3 stars. Gamer, what's up, man? How's it going? Are you still undecided on if you're getting involved in the free-to-play competition? I feel like you have so many accounts, so it would make sense. I feel like I grabbed a random champion started. We can give you 3 star pieces. We can make that work. Okay, we can. Boom. So I need 2 more champions with 3 3-star sets. 1, 2. Gotcha. Yeah, if you're too busy, it's totally fine. It's a lot of time. I have not played their main account at all today. We might do that at some point in the stream. Alright, so I need 2 more. Okay. Don't have a shield, so we gotta find another set. Speed set will work. So 1 more. Again, I keep looking at challenges, or missions, but it's a challenge. Yes, 1 more. We have a weapon. Do we have any of the 3-star pieces? We have gloves. Okay. Yeah, I might reach out where that could be helpful. We have boots and a chest. We can keep doing attack. Okay. And that shield should be good enough. Wonderful. All of that complete. Alright, 4-star or higher artifact from clearing campaign on hard or higher. And see if we can push any more 3-stars with Cheshire and Tholin. Morning, Leroy. Welcome, welcome. Alright, don't wreck us. Should be okay. Barrel should help. Big heal. Nice, I think we should be good. Okay. So we've 6-starred or 3-starred half of this now. We're halfway to our sacred. I have a question. Do you know the in-game challenges between the quests and passes? Do you know if there's a guide on that? I don't think so. At least not to my knowledge. But if you have like specific questions, I can help you. But I think it's kind of just like some of it just comes from like practice and having played the game before. Which I don't auto. I'm like stuck in my teeth. Gerata. Gonna be more of a chill stream today. No big agenda, no big timer. Kind of just hanging out, seeing how long we can stream for. And I need to help my wife at some point. But I had free time and I wanted to hang out. I'm grinding the free-to-play anyways, so I thought I might as well be doing it on stream, hanging out with you all. Chatting, answering any questions, talking about how things are going. Seen some people have already had some pretty crazy shard pulls, but not I. 7 done. An Orc Amulet. Not what we're looking for. I do think that's one of the things we're going to eventually need to get. We got a ring for Cheshire Cat. I think we're going to need a ring for Tholin before we can get our Sacred from Hard. Barely. We did finish 3-starring Normal, but we have not done Hard yet. Lava Lav, a Lave with the $10 donation. Thanks so much. He said, guess what movie for $2? No, I'm the only one right now. Now I will love you more when it all burns down. More than power, more than gold. Yeah, you gave me your heart. Now I'm here for your soul. Guess in 2 movies. Now what movie? No cheating. That is not ringing a bell. So no, I'm the only one right now. Now I will love you more when it all burns down. More than power, more than gold. I mean, it sounds like a song. Is that a song from the movie? A song in the movie. I'm trying to think of new movies. I haven't watched a ton of new movies, and I don't think this was in any of them. New movies that I've seen or I can think of: Marty Supreme, Ping Pong. Don't think it's that. Avatar: Ash and Fire. I watched. Don't think it's that. Goodness. My wife watched The Housemaid. Could be The Housemaid. That's more love dynamic-esque. What else could it be? We watched Wake Up Dead Man. Don't think it's about that. That's like a murder mystery. I don't know. I guess I'm running out of time. I guess The Housemaid. I really have no idea. I mean, it depends on how new, I guess. K-pop Demon Hunters, you fail. Yes, I am aware of that movie. I have not seen it, so that tracks. It is all about music, though, right? Don't they sing a ton of songs in there? Said hi. Maybe it's just me, but the timer's all bugged out. Yeah, I'll remove the timer. It's can. Hide it, and then we'll add it back later. From song Be Your Idol. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Is it pretty good? I've heard pretty solid things about the movie, but I have not seen it. Okay. We got my gems or my masteries for Tholin. Hopefully soon we can get my masteries for Cheshire Cat. See if Tholin can do this by himself. He said, not bad. Ending seemed rushed. Okay. Okay. I watched Avatar on Christmas with my in-laws. Was not impressed. I did like Wake Up Dead Man. I thought it was pretty good. It's the Knives Out style movie. We can grab some more uncommons. A says you're out of energy. It's tough, dude. I mean, it runs out quick. I'm trying to do things that are numbers of energy and not energy refills until I get at least over 100 energy before I start using those. But it's tough. It goes quick nowadays. Kurzad's here. Hey, how's it going, Kurzad? How is the free-to-play grinding going? Doesn't seem like you've been playing 16 hours a day, my man. Also, I was very happily surprised yesterday that YouTube did not fight me too hard on the monetization of the stream. Typically, they make it a very big deal, and yesterday wasn't too bad. So you have these refills. I don't have anything there. I have this refill, and I think that's it. And this refill, but I have no like flat energy. Like I like the. Still 4 hours away from that. I like the Call of the Arbiter stuff because that gives you 100 energy, but I use all that. Even farm the hell of a dragon. Okay. You trying to find like certain things? Level 26 feels early to be farming dragon. Five-star gear. Dang. Okay. It is interesting to see different strategies. I'm curious to see how that works. Right now, I'm just focused on 6 stars. Warrior said hi. Welcome to Discord. We got 23 people on YouTube, man. YouTube people are always popping up. We got 11 on Twitch. We're casual 34 for an afternoon spontaneous stream. I'm glad we're here. 4-star speed boots is nice. Arena definitely feels like the area I'm lacking the most. A lot of the like free and available legendaries really seem to be wrecking me. Like UDK is very annoying. Xenomorph is annoying, and Predator is a nightmare. No, I think I can beat that. You said my gear from the forge has been so horrid. All these flat step legendary perception pieces. That's brutal. Torlex here. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I got pretty lucky. I got a few good pieces. I got crit rate gloves with double crit damage on the roll, double speed with accuracy, and I want to say I got speed boots too. Did I throw those on? I think I threw them on. Venomage, speed boots, and then some speed there as well. So 1 bad, 1 meh, 4 good. So it feels pretty good, pretty lucky. Hey Sam, did you get the energy from the guild store? I have not bought the clan store yet. That's just a good idea. I have completed 1 quest, so I will. Good call. Thank you for the reminder. It's interesting watching people like you do the free-to-play challenge and watching Tyraka do his new whale account challenge where he's spending a lot to see how fast he can get things. Yeah, I mean, it's just like the polar opposite. I think that that's probably more like fun, unique, interesting content than this is. Like a lot of people have done what I'm doing. But I think this is more compelling because this is everybody can get involved, right? All of you guys can create your free-to-play accounts and compete against me and against each other as a community thing, which I think is cool. Don, you said I'm about to hit a big roadblock fusing Justiciar. Yeah, that's what, last time I did a free-to-play account was also a very big blocker for me. I just couldn't get, like Spirit Host and ARS took forever. But so far I've got decent luck in working towards him. I've got my War Maiden and my ARS. I just need Diabolist and Spirit Host, so hopefully I should start running them soon. Right now I'm trying to get a few more speed boots. I think day 2 Tyraki was farming Dragon 20 and such. Yeah, I mean I could be farming Dragon 10 day 2, but not Dragon 20. Buying stuff definitely makes a big deal. I don't have the money to spend on a video series like that unless it brought in like 5,000 views per video, which is unlikely for me. Maybe for him it's possible. So do live tomorrow. I do not know yet. I don't think I have any plans tomorrow, so I think it's possible. Do you feel like live streams become a little bit more complicated just because I have less to do? So I can be bouncing back and forth between both accounts. But by tonight, basically, I'm going to be out of like free excess energy. And we nailed that number. We have 0 uncommons left in the, or 2 level 2 stars on the account. We almost have that. So yeah, I would only be doing that kind of account if they have monopoly money. Exactly, yeah. You said I've done the whale start account before and you hit a huge roadblock getting books, mainly unless he's going to buy them too. I'd imagine he has to buy them. Like that's just really the only way you can progress. And you start to level 6 stars, but you can buy chickens, you know. Like there is really no problem that you can't resolve if you don't just throw money at it in Plarium. Rare, lumber, nice. Yeah, buying books definitely feels like one of the worst uses of your money. That's one of the reasons I want to push this event so hard early on to try and get those 2 legendary books to put into my Tholin. So now, being considered a whale is different, subject to different opinions. Some people say spending 200 to 300 a whale, something like 600 plus. Yeah, it definitely is like a sliding scale in terms of what people think is a whale. Some people would argue if you spend, you know, any money, then you're a whale. Or basically if you're not free to play. You should have 5 Lego books, but I don't know where to use 1 arm or 2 Haunted Rock. That's tough. They're both awesome. I think Tagoar says you're max like 1K a month. Okay. That's not crazy. There's definitely a lot of people that spend way more than that are whales, but I think if you're spending 1,000 a month, you're 100% like undoubtedly a whale. That feels like a solid number. A minimum of 1K a month. Yeah, that's huge. That's a ton of money. Now is a good time for it because they release those deals where you can get like 58 voids for 100 and 7 sacreds for 100 and stuff. Like you can buy a lot of shards for $1,000. Head back, your Wi-Fi sucks. Jeez. That is frustrating. Said I'm sure he bought chickens to get 60s faster. Yeah, 100%. You're spending 1,000 to 2,000 a month. I mean, you can get chickens and 60s and books and stuff very, very quickly. Then it's just farming gear, but again, you can get to Dragon 20 so quickly. You just start throwing gems at it, energy at it. Multi-battles would be nice. I guess you can use RSL Helper, but I have not, so it's just been manually clicking and clicking and clicking. And it's slow. But I'm not watching the Tyrock's videos. I've seen the thumbnails. I know that he's doing it. I'm gonna check our Google Sheet. We officially broke 60 competitors. We have 62 competitors. Morning. Competitors is a bit optimistic. Some of us here to make up numbers. We're all competitors. I'm unsure how long I'll be able to stream today. We will see. Wonderful. The YouTube video is up. It has been posted. New collab leaked. Wonderful. And it's got the cool thumbnail. I see the thumbnail. I cannot see it. New thumbnail. Assassin's Creed, get a free Ezio. Next collab, and then it's me as Ezio. I love it. No, we don't need books if you think long term. That's kind of what I was thinking too, but I'm less familiar with her kit. Or it said I saw 6 more hours. I doubt that. I highly doubt that, unless I'm taking lots of breaks. Yeah, I'm just tired. I'm on Twitch. Yes, I'm on Twitch and YouTube. So we got 27 people watching on YouTube, 13 people watching on Twitch. But Twitch, you do get channel points and there's redemptions and stuff there. A little more interactive on the Twitch side. Hey guys, trying to join the clans. How do I join? It is FP26 Grey Wolf. You send an application and say, hey, it's Grey Wolf. And I will accept it. I've been trying to accept all of them. I think we have like 5 spots left in this clan. 8 spots left in this clan. And I think everyone in here is in the free-to-play. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it. Alright, we might farm some here to see if we can get a spirit host. And try and get ahead of that curve. Ed said you found it. Found it being the clan? Or what? Eureka, I found it. Found what though? Your channel? My channel, nice. We need her. We don't need all these ARSs though. Well, I'm glad you found it, my man. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star chickens. So we need literally one more. If we wanted it to be Terror Beast, we need 4 chickens. And we still need 3-star chickens too. So let's see. If we're keeping them, we're moving them to the vault. So Ashwalker, you guys go to the vault, go to the vault. You go to the vault. Okay. Everyone else can stay as food. Actually, we're gonna pull some more shards. Oh, mystery shard, so fun. Alright, let's start leveling Terror Beast as our last 5-star chicken. And probably a few more mysteries to get some more uncommons, aka 2-star chickens. But also slow grinding these snow coins. Looks like we might have gotten an application. Who is it? Rhino from Discord. Nice. Welcome, Rhino. 7 slots remaining. Alright, back to Durham. 2 stars. And we have no multi-battles. Awesome. Level 33, Chimera unlocked. Uh-oh. Guess that's another like future leaderboard type thing we can track with Hydra leader and Chimera leader. have a job and family. How are you ahead of me? Well, I have multiple monitors, so I can play while I'm working. And besides that, it's just been dedicated grinding, dude. Using a lot of energy and resources, not getting too distracted. Leah, you've also started multiple accounts, so that is a disadvantage for you in terms of progression. I'm locked in on one account, unless we just have terrible luck, and then I guess I could relaunch as well. I don't plan on it though. We'll see. Not the one we were looking for. Not the dark elf we're looking for. This is not the dark elf you were looking for. Edge, also thank you for the Prime sub. I totally just saw it. I apologize. But thank you. I appreciate that, my man. Prime subs help a ton. Yeah, the dark elf is in another castle. We've been hoodwinked yet again. Alright, now I think we're at 100, so we're going to start using some energy refills. Even though it's still not the most optimized. It is what it is. Under Pressure Pressure Washing, love the name. What do you do for work? I work as a project manager at a healthcare software company. So we do like doctor and nurse staffing. When doctors want to view their schedule, they use our software. And I work with new clients, new client implementations. But on the side, I do YouTube and Twitch, which hopefully will one day become the full-time job. Come on, where's Spirit Host? So I'm retired military, do seasonal work, pressure washing, and deck standing, so the one time pretty free. Nice, man. That sounds like a pretty sweet gig in terms of the seasonal work, you know, being busy during the hot months and then kind of chilling during the cool months. I like the sound of that. You've disappeared off camera. Yeah, I kind of did that on purpose. I'm a little checked out. Also, I've been texting a lot and responding to some work emails. So I figured it'd be better and less stress for me if that's cool with you guys. More of a chill, laid back stream. Still here, obviously, but yeah, great. Requires a lot of budgeting. I can imagine if you're only bringing in, that's only bringing you in income for part of the year, then you've got to budget through the rest of the year. My wife was a teacher, and she they would let her choose, do you want to get paid just the 9 months that you're working or the 10 months that you're working, or do you want to get paid throughout the 12 months? And we just said through the 12 months because that's a lot easier to budget. But you could get bigger paychecks and then not get paid through the summer if we wanted. So it's like that, but obviously much more extreme. Tumble with the heart, I appreciate that. Glad it's not a big deal. Yeah. When does Grim Forest unlock? Is that like level 50 something? 55. That's super late. I wonder how hard normal will be. Speaking of, I have not done a clan boss key. I just realized that. Thank you, Chimera. Yep. I think I should be able to do a 1 key now. Decrease attack. Nice. Actually landed some poisons this time. Nice. Love it. Decrease defense, decrease attack, increase defense, small poisons. Small poison, nice. KO taking a stun, not ideal. Ooh, and a weak hit from Venomage is brutal there. That is very unfortunate. Another weak hit, fantastic. Alright, decrease attack does help. We're not getting many weakens from Tholin either. It might be a restart here. This is not going amazing. Feels like affinity is an issue, and then we're really just getting resisted or weak hits on some of the abilities we really need to get. But 500k with bad odds doesn't feel terrible. Kale staying alive. We're going to wait for that one. Aside from diversifying your team's abilities. Oh, you said at what age can you retire from the military, assuming you're from the US? I think it's about your time in the military and less about the age, I believe. He said, aside from diversifying your team's abilities, do you find it more beneficial to get the champs to 60 first or mastered first, as energy is so scarce? I think 60 first. I think the biggest benefit of masteries is the tier 6 masteries, so the War Master, Giant Slayer, Helm Smasher kind of situation. But I think the first row of masteries, so crit rate, crit damage, accuracy, like those kind of things, are really cheap in terms of energy. So I like getting those on most of my champions when I can, if I'm using them. But 60 is almost always a priority. I think we should just be good. I'm excited that Plarium got Assassin's Creed. That's like a really big IP. I mean, nowadays so is Raid, but still. Venomage is still good, but big poison there. We lost Lightsworn. Lightsworn is coming in clutch, though. He's also super good in Fire Knight. I think we're good. Yes, I did see the teaser video for the upcoming champion, and I also posted a video about the new Assassin's Creed collab. But yeah, the new champion, I'm assuming, because part of the Gods and Legends faction, which is exciting. $1 million for Tholin is big. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to see in just a week or so what the faction looks like and who else is going to be there. I'm assuming some of the Assassin's Creeds will be in there, but guess we don't know for sure. But I think within the next hour or so, fingers crossed, we should have Tholin at 6 stars. And then we can start really pushing campaign. 7,000's enough for our Immortal Soulstone. But yeah, I want to do more campaign. Focus on Tholin. Shaman said, damn, you're killing it to me. I mean, yeah, I've played a lot. I've done this a lot of times, but also I've been playing for the past 6 hours today and, 4 or 5 hours last night. So a lot of grinding. What it takes for success, man. Just time and time and time. Alright, so we'll do one more batch of 2 stars. This one. Trying not to spend gems, so if I can, I will use energy refills, but we're running out of those quickly. And still no spirit host. Alright. Should be enough. 2 stars. Or maybe not quite enough. Let me think. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. 9. So we need 3 more. Let's just get through it quickly. I missed it. What's the challenge? The challenge is a new free-to-play competition for 2026. So everyone is starting their free-to-play competition or challenge free-to-play accounts, excuse me, and competing to see how far they can get. We'll have milestone checkups. We'll have clan versus clan challenges, things like that. Started as of yesterday. If you want to get involved, you're more than welcome to. Who is this? Bonekeeper. Guess we'll keep Bonekeeper for the faction wars just in case. Move you to the vault. Am I doing it through Discord? Yes. Let me drop my Discord link in the chat if you want to join. Got about 65 people involved, I think. And there's a Google Sheet as well. But yeah, everyone is more than welcome to get involved. We just need 1 rare. Come on. Zulu, hello, Mr. Streamer. Hello, how's it going? Welcome along. Chill, casual, free-to-play stream. Pushing, trying to get our Tholin to 6 stars today. Still under the 24-hour mark. Trying to get as fast as we can. Welcome, Angelus. How's it going? What am I forgiving you for? What have you done? Happy New Year's, yeah. You weren't able to use the account you gave me. Why not? Yeah, the early game grind is tough. You said my... We're doing Discord, so hopefully you found someone. Oh, gotcha. I do remember now. Yes. Yeah, we found people for most of the accounts that we have. Got a 1 key there, right? Yes. So Cheshire, number 1. Don't use the A2. Tholin, prioritize A3. A2, kill A3. Don't use the A2. Lightsworn, prioritize this. And this. Venomage, poisons, then this. But yeah, early grind is absolutely brutal here. So nobody till now in Gold Arena. I don't know. I'm not sure who the leader in the arena is. I am in Silver 1 or Silver 2. Few people in Raid do anything for free. You're one of the 3 that I know of. Yeah, man, I do as much to give away as much as I can for free. The only thing I really ask for payment for is regular takeovers that I've not given away just because I get so many requests and they take so much time. And I still try and charge as little as possible. Okay, I was already dead. That was pretty quick. How's the challenge right now? I think it's going pretty well. Seems like everyone's involved and having a lot of fun. A lot of people have restarted to kind of get a better start, which is totally okay. If I restart, it'll be because my sacred charts go poorly, but I don't plan on it. But yeah, about 60 plus people, maybe 70. We got 3 clans. Ton of new people in Discord. Some people already have multiple legendary pulls, which is crazy. But for me, it's slow and steady. It's going well. I'm enjoying Cheshire and Tholin. .61 on auto on normal. It's a half. It's an adept chest. Not quite a half key for knight. Alright. We're working towards this Lego book. I think we have a ton of resources. Have that unlocked. If I'm tracking my gear so bad. Yeah, it's gonna be wild. Gulev Gaming, hello, what's up? How's it going, man? You're currently, at least last I checked, the leader holder in some of our categories. Have you been making videos and live streaming, Gulev? Oh god, you've had difficulty with the setup. But how is the free-to-play account going? It seems like you've got at least one 6-star and pretty good progression so far. You're ahead of me in terms of 6 stars. Michael's here, yo. How's it going, man? A lot of people chilling on YouTube today. Seems like the YouTube community is much more interested in the free-to-play than the Twitch community is. I have a question. How should I build Kale? Typically, Kale depends on what you're building him for. Early game, just high accuracy. Eventually, high speed, crit rate, accuracy, crit damage. Typically, lifesteal. Don, you said I came from YouTube, but I'm fully invested in the free-to-play. Love it. Glad you're here, my man. Angela said low spin, so that's what you're a low spin, is what you're saying? Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think low spin is a good strategy for the game. Like free to play, I think is optimal if people are available, but there's just a lot of stuff you miss out on if you're not willing to spend any money in the game. So the ideal scenario in my mind would be to spend money on the game, and get the most out of your purchases. You know, good deals and not missing out on big events like the Leo events and stuff. And Party of Nightmare Silver 3, yeah, it's brutal, dude. I've hit a hard wall. It's like one refresh is one battle win, hopefully. And that's it. I think I'm in Silver 2, yeah. Yeah, a lot of these. Maybe I could squeak out victories against it, but I'm not trying to waste energy resets. I'm not even going to fight any of these. That feels like the closest, but... You said you need 100 points of gold 1, RMN. That's impressive, my man. I'm impressed. High power count is bad in Arena, true. You said you have life, so good number. I'm not sure what stats to focus on the gear pieces. It depends on where you're using him. If you're using him as a campaign farmer, he needs crit rate. If you're just using him for clan boss, then you just need... I win most fights. My Alice is good, but for 2 days in, but Predator's too much RNG. For sure. Interesting that you went with Alice. I haven't seen as much Alice being used. To Hunter and Martyr, it's slow but steady. Martyr is an awesome pull. We can slowly do that. See, Sacred Order. Alright. Alice is top tier for new accounts, and most people undervalue her. I might be one of those people, honestly, not on purpose, but I definitely considered Tholin over her. Spirit Host. If I get my channel set up properly the next few days, I'll make a video about her to change your mind. I would love to see it, Guleth, my man. Let me know once you got the channel stuff going on, and I'm happy to. You can post it in that content creators channel for the free to play challenge, and I will give you a follow and ask other people to as well. Yeah, man, I'm always happy to help new creators. I was a new creator myself not too long ago. Give me a rare. There we go. Gator and Abyssal. Nice. Honestly, not too bad. Two not bad rares. We're so close. Quick question: what promo codes are active right now? I've tried Desert Queen, doesn't work. It's Desert Queen, not Dessert Queen with one S. It still does work. Absolutely does work, but you only get one new player promo code per account. Yeah, Desert 1S. So I can't type it in here, but DESERTQUEEN. Desert Queen does work. Kitty Cut works. That's how you get Cheshire Cat. There's a few other ones as well. I don't think he's built well enough. Welcome gift works for some people. That might be the one that only works if you've like what's it called? Confirmed your email address, I think. For sure, worth a try if you can get Belor. No questions, Belor is awesome. After a week, try 1 week gift for a Slayer said. Yeah, Slayer said that's unbelievable. Again, another one that I know people have difficulties with, but truly unbelievable. Demon Spawn. PP 500 works. Good to know. So tempted to restart, but the beginner grind is real. LOL. It absolutely is. It is. I mean, this is 10 hours of playing, more maybe, and it would just be sad to lose all of that. An unfortunate loss. What do we need right now? Headsman, Fencer, Tagoar. Now we need one more 3-star. So close, but yet so far. As crap always goes. Hey buddy, just because you also started a new account, Flip, welcome, my man. Thank you. Thank you for getting involved, dude. I would love to see how an in-game player like you does on a free-to-play account. I'm very curious. You said it's a Demon Spawn Crypt open. No, it's just open for, I think, the free-to-play players, or the new players, I mean. Gulef said the pools of my account have been so bad I'm not even getting the rares for the Realm Keeper Fusion. Yeah, I haven't gotten them in pools. I've gotten 2 epics. I guess 3 now, because I just pulled Bone Keeper. Slixus, I got from a rare, or a void, I mean. Basilisk and Bone Keeper. Those are my only, like, decent pulls, and none of them are exceptional. Flip, I'm glad you're into having fun, dude. I think it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. A lot of people get involved. For me, it's great content, great time to meet new people and hang out. Discord is growing rapidly. Twitch is growing. I think we got like 10 new subs on Twitch yesterday. We've got 2 ones on this stream already. We're almost at 4,000 subs on YouTube. Like, it's just been big for the channel and hopefully for the community. Doesn't matter what account I make. I know they got me spammed with good offers. I think that honestly is one of the sneaky hard parts of a free-to-play account is you get all these good value offers that you would buy absolutely like in a heartbeat on a main account. So I finally got your code to work this morning. I had to factory reset one of my old phones. Geez, Schlesman, that is awful. I apologize you had to do that, but I'm glad it finally worked out. I pulled all rares except for my sacred, which was at Lego Dwarf. Which Lego Dwarf, John? Because there's some good Lego Dwarfs. I'm trying to think of ones that wouldn't be as helpful. Orgar wouldn't be crazy helpful. Nari wouldn't be crazy helpful. Samar would not be crazy helpful. Everyone else probably is. Remember, beginners, it's weight, Shadow Legends, a marathon, not a sprint. Correct. Oh, Oozle, I've never seen before. I like Oozle. I think he is a little more in-game, like he's a nuker. But I feel like he still could be pretty strong. I like that you can do so much. My last time is like 7 years ago. Exactly, yeah. Every time I do it every year, I think it's good to kind of get back in touch. You said Oozle's okay-ish. Yeah. I think he could be cool if you get like Relentless gear from a tournament or something. Kind of just let him go crazy. But yeah, definitely not like broken or in game, but a legendary is a legendary. And for like faction wars, just having a champion at level 50 is big. Arena could be a little bit helpful in arena. All right, we got a Greybeard. Not a bad champion, but for this sake can be a chicken. Is your clan full? No, well, we have room. It is FP 26 flip. And Don, yeah, I mean, I'm not dying to get a Uzol, but I would take Uzol over the champions that I've been getting. But yeah, sorry, my bad. 26 FP. We had to create a new clan. 26 FP, and we have 7 slots remaining, so you've still got plenty of time. We had one clan that got created, and then the person, I made someone else leader of the clan, and then they started a new account, so. Sweet. Just love to see one spirit host pop out. That's all I want. I don't know why that's so much to ask. Or that freaking common champion a ton. All right. We're so close. We're so close. Might use some brews to just like finish the rest of this. All right, so we need a 3-star chicken. You said, did I tell you that crypto beat you in Dragon? No, you did not tell me that. That's unfortunate. Oh, frick, it's not you. That's so stupid. What a waste. It's fine. Not a big deal. Just some brews. All right, Terrorbees, level 5. I guess we should throw some brews into each of these guys. Just to get them higher. Get some snow coins. We're not going to be using a lot of brews soon anyways. All right, Tholin, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Did say my roster expanded like crazy the last 2 weeks. That's awesome, my man. I'm glad to hear it. All right, we have our first 6-star champion. Let us continue farming, but we'll now be farming for our next 6-star champion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And leveling up Tholin, and then once he gets to about 30 or 40, we'll go to some Spider. Once we get his ring, then we can try and get that Sacred Shard. My pulls went trash, but got Seer yesterday. Seer is big. Not super big early, but will be very big down the line. Yannicka, Drex, Arbiter, Turvold, Lugan, Loranthier, and Biggin. Nice. All solid champions. I don't think any of them are broken, but Turvold's fun. Arbiter is amazing. Yannicka and Drex are fun too. Gonna use all of our gems basically. See, I know you have a soft spot for Turvold based on your past vids. Exactly, yeah. Back in the day, he used to be a lot stronger, and he's not. He's been power crept a lot, but he still is awesome. Good for faction crypts with Gaelic and Tagoar, though. Absolutely, yeah. Seer we're very helpful there. Tagoar does a decent amount of buffing. Finally able to 2-key Ultra Clan Boss with Turvold. Awesome. Yeah, Turvold's damage is amazing, especially for Clan Boss. He brings the weekend, and then the more buffs you have, the better he is. He's not a bad option for a Wixwell team. Just he's pretty gear require, and you know, Geo can out damage him, or at least in the early game. But the better gear you have, the more Turvold can do. Alright, those guys are good. Do one more set before we move on to Spider. Nice. That video's already got 130 views in the first hour. Granted, not near as good as Boozer's did, but that's okay. It's still better than my normal video does in 1 hour. Do my best to like hop on that like as soon as I could to strike while the iron's hot. Hopefully they'll reissue Wix as a fusion or login. He's a people's champ after all. Absolutely. If they're gonna do any one champion to like let everyone re-get, it should be Wixwell, no question. Although my number one is Titus that I need. I made that video, I don't know if you guys watched it, like ranking all of the possible fusions they could re-release and like who you should go after. Who would be y'all's number one if they re-released all the fusions and you did have a choice? I don't think that's how it'll be, but if it was, in a perfect world, what would y'all choose? Level 34, let's go. Newt has helped me so much, I'd pick him. I am curious to see how they'll do it. I agree the Newt is amazing, but I think when they've said it, they said that they would allow you to get fusions that you didn't get. I don't know if that means you didn't fuse them or you don't have them. But yeah, Newt will be amazing for most people. I did fuse Newts. I would not be able to get him, I assume. Should be good. Getting good progress towards that. That pair of legendary skill tome. Summons more. Pretty soon we're gonna have to stop feeding commons though, but I'm in much less of a hurry now that we have our first 6-star. There's our spirit host. Look at that. We didn't get one from the campaign, but we got one finally from Mystery Shards. Well, cool. Now we just need Arbalaster. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna pee super quick. Michael, you said, how do I get Primal Shards? They're hard to just get. You can get some from Live Arena. And you can get some, I believe, from Chimera. Where did you get the other ones at? No, not Chimera. Hydra, maybe? Live Arena is the best way to get, like, consistent levels of multiple ones. King Chewy. Who is this? Somebody in the competition? I mean, they started in 2026 and they're low level, so I think we're good, but hopefully they're involved. All right. We can now buy War Master. Wonderful. Okay. Arena, refresh. Maybe we can beat this one. Schlesman with a 20 stream watch streak. Shout out Schlesman, man. That's awesome. Dang, we lost. Oh, and we don't have any more. That's unfortunate. All right, Spider. Stage 5. But I want to get to stage 10 as soon as well. He says me, I just made up a name. Got you, Michael, no worries. Glad we got you. King Chewy is me. Nice. Okay. Excited about January new fusion or faction? I think it's both, and yes, I'm very, very excited. We were talking about that a little bit earlier on stream. I'm curious to see where the new faction is gonna land, the details of it, what everything's gonna look like, and then also where all the Assassin's Creed people are gonna land. Very, very excited. Another demon spawn. There is a dwarf, 3-star dwarf, HP with attack. Are they going to make people without Lydia do the new faction for her? Typically, the answer is yes. So if you're close to getting Lydia, you have to get Lydia before the new faction comes out. All right, wonderful. That will be very, very helpful. All right, let's see if this is enough to start pushing or to keep pushing. It's been a minute. Yeah, that would blow. What champion should you look for in campaign? Typically, like the Relic Keeper Fusion champions, but really just any rare, honestly. Like War Maiden is great from stage 9. Templar's not bad. Eris is great from stage 6. Spirit Host is good from stage 4. And Diabolus is good from stage 12. I would say those are the best ones. Executioner's not bad. More of a faction wars champion. Armorger I don't think is from campaign. I think he's just from mystery shards. I can double check that, but I don't think he's from campaign. He's from 8. No, I don't think he is. Alright. 130 gems left. So far so good. Obviously we can manual if we have to, but I'm trying to not. Did Arbiter with only rares and Bellower in 68 days. That's crazy. My Shield Guard solo at Ice Golem 20, he is a good one. Yeah, Shield Guard is great. You can get it from this stage as well, stage 9. But again, requires pretty good gear. But yes, he is excellent. 3 Epic Skill Tomes is fantastic. Those will all go directly to Venomage. Nice. Nice, that is the best one it can go to. I think that's 100% land right now. Yep, we just need the skill cooldowns. All right, I don't think we have enough gems for this, if we're being honest. It's gonna be close. Alright, step 1. I'm really hoping we'll get at least one sacred before we get to 24 hours. Just so we can get the 2x, but it doesn't feel greatly. How do I disable pop-ups from showing on my screen while I battle or it's distracting me? While you're battling, nothing should be popping up. Are you playing on Play and Play? Saurus, nice. Not a bad uncommon either. Could be a campaign farmer if you're desperate. Almost done with stage 10. But the pop-ups and raid for like the ads and stuff, I don't think there's a way to get rid of those, to my knowledge. Giving messages. Oh, you can just, so you go to the chat, and I go to the clan chat and leave the global chat because it's busy. The clan chat typically should have less messages. Nice. There's a little more gems. That helps. So we should be able to get this. Just fingers crossed that we can actually beat it. Might need to start manualing soon. Change the clan channel or join a clan and stay in the clan chat. Exactly. Yeah. You can also just leave here and go to like a different random number if you want, and just hope that no one is messaging a ton in there. But kind of just RNG. Do I have to buy my banner, or will I get it from leveling up? Confused what you're asking. Like your accessory banner? But yeah, you typically earn them from Spider's Den, correct? Join a Japanese clan, quiet clans, and most have low requirements to join. Nice. Never thought about that. Okay, some more brews. Alright, I'm gonna start manualing now just to hopefully save energy. Oh, it's still got a lot of levels left, but that shouldn't be too big of a concern. Alright, don't want to get stunned. Wonderful. Wonderful. Even better, we got the kill. Extra turn. Beautiful. Look at that. Money. Alright. 21 to go. Can we go 7 for 7? That would be epic. Alright, my dog is trying to get in the room. Let me go grab her. She'll be begging to go out in a few minutes, but she was scratching up the door. Alright, A1s. Let's try and kill Shazar. If not, we'll just place the Veil. Got Frozen, that's not ideal. So I really need Tholin to kill everyone here. Not quite, that's okay. Not the end of the world. The raid card, that's what I mean. Is it also worth it to buy it? Well, you can't buy it if you're trying to compete in the free-to-play competition. That's one thing to keep in mind. But in general, unless you're playing on mobile, I would say no. Or if you're early game and you're doing lots and lots and lots of campaign farming, then maybe. It's definitely not the worst value of anything in raid, but it's not near the best. Oh, he's so close. Not great to get that freeze, but it will help keep him alive, hopefully. Okay, not too terrible. Might have his A3 back. Wonderful. Beautiful. All right. 2 for 2 so far. Yeah, take it off auto. I do have the skill set set up, so it should be correct. Oh, that's so close. We just need a crit there. Four more. Somebody. Double Shazars could be problematic here. Maybe I should have killed a lure. That probably would have been smarter. No, definitely should have A2'd there. That was dumb. Three, try and get a kill off. Not tube, still solid. Nice, 2 more to go. See if we can get lucky. This is so far so good. Alright, don't. Nice. Nice, okay. Okay, not too bad on the bombs. 2. Hit 1. Hit 1. Perfect. Alright. 3 stars left. More to Macabre. Can we get our first Sacred Shard? If so, we're immediately eating it. One. No reason to use the A2. 1. Alright. Oh, we didn't kill anybody. That's brutal, dude. Tough. Okay. Alright, we survived through that. Now it's just more to him. E2. Got resisted the block debuffs, which means we get to keep our veil. So we just need to tank this. We did not. Oof. Okay. Alright, I'm not surprised we got a fail there. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. That is much better. Should be almost a full heal. I think we just go for one of the right guys and try and kill them. Block buffs is tough there. We don't love that at all. I think we're just toast, yeah. Alright. It's tough. Alright. We definitely want to level them up some more, and I think probably level just a teeny tiny bit of gear more. Throw this to 16 to get more defense, and even more defense. Wonderful. We should get a better chest piece. We switched it around to get his perception, but it's just not great. Yeah. Even more HP. Do anything more with mastery to a relic, so that's kind of that. Guess we can take this up, even though it's not an amazing piece. All right, Cheshire. This one slightly better. All right. Okay, so I guess let's farm some more spider. I stepped away to get the sacred. No, we were very, very close, Don, but we did not yet. We've got everything 3-starred except for that last fight. So we're just rolling some gear and trying to get a few more levels into Tholin. But we are not far off at all. I think, what do we want? Who do we need for Relic Keeper? Diabolist, so we can do 12-3. Normal, 12-3. Maybe I do like one more energy refresh just to give him levels, and then we'll use some of the last energy in that one to see if we can get the sacred. So in your second account, I spent thousands of energy trying to get a crit damage amulet for Newton Tholin. Finally got one, but still haven't got one for Tholin. That sucks. Okay, guys, I need to step away for, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. I'm not sure how long my wife needs help, but I will be back shortly. So I apologize if you guys leave. Totally fair. I don't know how long we're going to stream, but I will keep streaming. But like I said, my wife is calling and I can't abandon her. So we'll be right back. Just don't know how long it'll be, like I said. All right, I am back. It sounds like we're going to be ending stream tonight. Let me see. We're ending stream shortly. The wife wants to go get dinner and wants help with the baby, so I can't really argue with that. But I will try and see, maybe throw some brews into Tholin really quickly. Cool. So we'll stream for 5 or 10 more minutes. Try and see if we can get this sacred shard and pull it. Level 43. All right, maybe one more and then a few brews. let's throw a few brews into him. I don't know how many we need. I don't think we can really even afford to do that. All right, level 51. Let's see if we can do it with level 51. Another application, free to play 26, AJB. You're welcome in. All right. Hard 12-7. Can we do it? One. Two. We didn't kill anybody. That's such bad luck. Like, this is just so much damage we're all taking. But we'll try and see if we can power through. Doesn't feel great. What's up, Sam? Tholin was a good choice, Sneakin'. I'm glad you agree. Block buffs there is brutal. Yeah, I agree. Tholin has been amazing. Dang it. And Cheshire Cat has been fun as well. I'm going to give this a few more tries. We have enough for 7. Trying to save the big AoEs for when I need to get health back. How do they get both? So you use the, I have my Tholin link, and then we have the Cheshire Cat promo code, Kitty Cut. Oh, dude, we had such good luck there, and then got hit by his passive, which nukes. That was so close. Okay, that's not bad. Because we saved Cheshire's A3. That's perfect. Block buffs is not perfect, though. We really wanted his Veil there. Don't get wrecked, okay? Place a Veil. Place Weaken. Okay, don't get wrecked. Alright, we have a chance here. A2. Let's go. There we go. Alright. Finally, 12-3 is done. There's our first Sacred Shard. To end the stream, we're pulling a Sacred. We got a 2x, and I think we're pulling for Hilvi of these champions. This is big. This is kind of dictating a little bit of, are we going to restart, or is this the account we're going with? I at least need a good epic here. If this is a trash epic, then it feels like we might as well just restart. All right. 3, 2, 1. Please be gold. Please be gold. It's gold. Let's go. Let's go. It's Lysandra. That's not like crazy, but that's big. That'll help with the arena grind. A gold is gold, you know, like that's still a dub. What is the fastest speed boots we have? We got 4-star. I want to say we have good perception speed boots. We just threw in Venomage, but 24% speed in all battles is going to be big as well. But yeah, that feels big. That feels like a win. I take that every single day of the week. Just hitting gold is big. Huge for Faction Wars. Huge for Arena, I think, is the biggest area that helps forward. Good for Fire Knight. Probably take that from Venomage as well. Alright, and then do we have any speed gear? Kind of just going to throw stuff that has no speed on that, so we'll grab something else. All right, 167, Lysandra, super fast, but that will definitely unequivocally help in Arena. The speed aura over Cheshire isn't crazy. I think we want Venomage in there. But the speed like boosting will be huge. Cool. Well, we're going to call it for stream. I'll try and record a video when it gets close to 24 hours, which is now. There's a legendary book too. We're pulling that Sacred. So we can go ahead and upgrade one of Tholin's abilities. Straight into the A1. 10% more damage is not bad. Could have helped in that fight. Anyways, so that's awesome. We'll probably get the next Sacred shortly. I can't imagine it will take us much longer. Marcus fixed. He said my link's not working. Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out, y'all. I might stream tomorrow. Don't really know yet, but I'll stream as much as I can for the free-to-play account. Definitely feel free to hit me up on Discord, and I'll